Now, Eric Schmiedl joining us, and he is a director. Again, this is a segment we do with the Beck Center. Great operation here. It's a nonprofit, and they do such wonderful work in the community, and they're about to perform King Lear. Hey, Eric, good morning to you.
How are you? Thanks so much for talking to us about this.
No problem. I do
We're
have
excited about King Lear at the Beck Center.
I have King Lear on the line.
Hopefully my ending is a little better.
Let's all pray for that one, right?
Amen. Amen.
So this is taking place, let's see, at the end of this month, and it's going to go through June. And
May 31st through June 30th.
Cool. All right, talk to me about it. Well, first of all, talk to me a little bit about yourself. How'd you get linked up as a director here?
Oh, well, I'm a Cleveland kid. My father grew up on the west side, the near west side, near the zoo, and my mother grew up on the east side, and so they're like the Romeo and Juliet of Cleveland. So I followed these theatrical tendencies, and so I've been a theater artist pretty much all my life. And so my wife and I moved back to Cleveland in '97, and we've been here ever since and doing work all throughout the region and around the country. Yeah. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Beck Center because they're really supportive of Cleveland artists in the area and give us the opportunity to work on some really challenging and meaty theatrical pieces like King Lear.
So talk to me about this one, and I would imagine you're doing the rehearsals right now. Maybe you can just give us.
We're sick into rehearsals. So King Lear is arguably Shakespeare's most challenging and complex and really fascinating work. It's a piece that audiences and theater folks in particular really love to grapple with, and we've gotten together an amazingly talented cast and company. It's some of the best artists in the whole Cleveland area. And we've sort of jumped in with 2 feet. The story centers around 2 specific storylines. The first is this king, which is based on an old English folktale, who decides that he's going to divide up his kingdom between his 3 daughters and retire. And the only thing that daughters have to do to get their inheritance is to publicly tell him how much they love him. And his first 2 daughters do that, and they go over the top. And his youngest daughter, who's really the most honest of all of them, and his favorite, says, "I'm not going to play this game." And so he gets mad and banishes her. And of course, the whole thing goes kaflooey then. The second storyline is his closest friend, the Duchess of Gloucester, and she has 2 sons. One is her legitimate son, and one was an illegitimate son who was saucily, who was gotten in saucily means. And the illegitimate son gets her to think that the legitimate son is going to do something wrong, and so that family goes into flux. And so we have these 2 family stories going on at the same time: a father having problems with his 3 daughters, and a mother having problems with her 2 sons.
Gotcha. Well, I got 4 daughters, and I know how that is.
Amen.
All right, we should give the bullet points here. Beck Center is located at 17801 Detroit Avenue in Lakewood. I'll tell you, just 10 minutes from downtown Cleveland. Here's a great part: free on-site parking. I mean, you drive around.
Yeah.
You can drive to. I mean, downtown Cleveland. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
You're absolutely right. And Flash, there's oodles of restaurants all around too, right on Detroit.
Oh my God, Lakewood is just filled with. There's some good. Have you ever been to Georgetown over there?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, great place. And there's around the corner. The owner owns that one too. If you want more of a bar feel, around the corner is good. Yeah. But it's all surrounded by the Beck Center customer service line. By the way, is 216-521-2540, 521-2540 extension 10. And Beck Center, we should point out, is a not-for-profit 501c3 organization. And it's important, and I do a lot of work as far as promoting nonprofits. That's what makes Cleveland. When you take a take a good look at what's going on in northeastern Ohio. And we encourage you to support the arts, and this is a good way to do it. So, you feel pretty comfortable with the cast, and have you done this performance before, or no? Is this the first time for you?
I've not worked on a production of King Lear before. I've been a huge fan of King Lear forever. And this is also, it's just a really great opportunity to work with some of the most talented artists that we have in Cleveland, because the play really kind of attracted folks. And so we've got a cast that's diverse in age, in culture, in experience. And, Flash, the thing that's so great is like everybody's voice is different. Each of the actors has their own unique experience and voice that they bring to the piece. So it's just like this tapestry of stories.
Okay, showtimes 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 3 p.m. Sundays. Buy early and save with the promo code MADNESS. Madness is the promo code.
There is, I know. Yep.
And you'll get $5 off each adult or senior ticket purchased by May 30th. Preview performance is Thursday before opening night. That's on May 30th, and opening night is Friday, May 31st. And just Google Beck Center, and it'll take you right there, or just go to beckcenter.org and get those tickets. Eric, great job. Thank you for joining us. Good luck to you on that run, all right?
Thanks for giving us a shout-out and letting us share the piece.
There you go,
and
buddy.
Hooray for the Beck Center and for Cleveland.
Okay. Eric Schmiedl, director of King Lear at the Beck Center. And it's just